Hello and welcome to our video today. And in this video, I'm going to take you through the HR management from the interpretive simulations. So before you continue, if you need help, text me on the email on the description or on the WhatsApp number on the description, and I'll help you. So the HR simulation is very simple. The HR management simulation. So currently we are in year 5 of the simulation. Remember that we have done the first quarter, the first 4 rounds. That means that the first quarter, second one, third one, and the fourth one, and they had allocated a budget of 1.4 million or 1,400,000. So we have already done the first 4 rounds of the simulation, and now we are on the 5th round. So in this 5th round of the simulation, we have been allocated 1.6, and this 1.6 million, this means that it will cover for other 4 quarters of the simulation. Remember that the simulation is made up of each and every quarter. So 4 quarters are given a particular budget. So this budget, you don't need to spend it all in one round. You need to spend it within that particular number of quarters. Like for example, at the moment you're in round 5, so we shall spend in decision 5 or round 5, 6, 7 and round 8. So that means that we're going to spend this 1.6 million or 1,600,000 in the next 4 rounds. So this is the first round that we're going to spend 1.6, and remember that we are now going just to spend a part of it. That means that we're going to spend 400,000 in this. So you need to be very or you need to stick to the budget and be able to spend a particular amount of money in each and every round, so that you don't maybe overspend in a particular rounds. So in this round we're going to spend something close to 400,000, next round 400,000, the other round 400,000, and lastly round 8 400,000. Because I've already said that we have done the previous 4 rounds, this just means that that's first quarter, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. So currently we are in quarter 5. So let's go forward and make the decisions together. So we shall start with the staffing part. Another staffing part, we are talking about hiring. So we need to hire workers, and sometimes you might hire workers or maybe promote them. So we shall start with level 5. Level 5 employees are actually the executive managers and the high-end level engineers. So here you can see that we have a shortage of 2. So we're just going to promote 2 from level 4 so that they can come to level 5. For level 4, you can see we have a shortage of 4, so we are going to hire only 4 workers so that they can come from level 3 to level 4. And remember that level 4 employees are those department heads and the specialists. Next is level 3. You can see that we have a shortage of 10, so we're just going to promote 10 more from level 2 to level 3. And level 3 employees are the department supervisors and technicians. Next is level 2. Level 2, we are going to hire 17 workers. And 17 workers, this means that they'll come from level 1 to level 2. So this means that they're skilled workers. So level 1, you can see that we need to hire 179 workers. So we can't hire them all maybe at the moment. We can just hire 50 of them. So after hiring this 50 of them, we can save our decisions. Remember that we have the cost for hiring. So we have the cost per new hire and cost per layoff. So if maybe workers are getting out of your company, they also are cost for that. Remember those compensation and all that. So we also have the demographics, whereby you have the women employees and maybe the racially marginalized employees. You can see the total cost for the staffing will be 100,000. This means that the total layoff costs plus the total cost is to hire the new workers into the company. So that's it about the staffing part. Next is the wages, and under the wages we are talking about we're actually talking about the wage adjustment for our workers. Remember, our workers need to be paid very well, so I'll just increase it by 1% and let it take effect. So I'll apply, and if you go through each and every level, you can see there's a wage adjustment that has been made. So I want us to increase money for our workers so that they can also appreciate and work in our company, and also it will help us to reduce the layoffs in the company. So that's all about the wages. Next is the benefits. Under the benefits, we are talking about the holidays, retirement, health, and other benefits. So for me, I don't give holidays. I just give the retirement plan, health plan, and other I'm giving the term life, legal fees, services, and maybe the tuition reimbursement and the incentive plan. So I'll just save my decisions. So that's all about the benefits. Next is the training. And under the training, we now have to go through. Remember, we have hired new workers, and each and every job level has a cost per employee for training. So you can see the minimum budget for the training is 61,000. So I'm just going to give it around 61,000, the budget required. And then that's for the new and promoted employees. Managers, I can give them something close to 5,000. Safety also, I can give it something close to 5,000. Quality, I can give it something close to 5,000. And then save my decisions. Sorry, it should be 5,000, not 4,000. So it's 5,000. Up to now, you can see that we have spent 235,080 out of 1.6. Remember, our maximum spend for this particular quarter is 400,000. Remember that we are in year 2. So in year 2, it has 4 quarters. So we have to make sure that we are spending very, very well, or maybe we are getting close to 400,000 of spending per each and every quarter. Next is the programs. Under the programs, I'll give employee participation. This means that we are giving workers more control over their work and working conditions. And also I'll give it orientation program, performance appraisal. Also I'll give the DEI program and HR information, maybe the grievance procedure. So at the moment, under the programs, you can see we have spent 47,000 in the programs part. Next, lastly, we have the special decisions. Under the special decisions, you need to make your decisions. You need to read this case study, and then make or maybe come up with a choice for this. So that one I'll do it later. So I'll also go through the staffing, see if we can increase the number of workers that we need under the level 1. So I'll just start to around let's say 80, because remember the cost will increase. So currently we have spent 344,000, and also go to the training, because the training budget has increased. You can see now it's 67,000. So I'll just give it 67,000 and see the changes. We can see we have spent 350,000 so far. So we need to spend to the maximum of 400,000. So I'll just go back and hire more workers under the level 1, because we had hired too low, because you can see that we still have a shortage. So I can hire around 100, and the total cost you can see is at 392,000. Remember, our maximum budget should be, or the maximum amount of money we need to spend is 400,000. So under training, I'll give it I'll increase it to 71,000. Save. So that's it for this simulation. If you need help, remember, text me on the email of the description and I'll help you out. So thank you for going through my decisions together. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like my video. Thank you so much.